if we think about the 4 levels of governance, right, and more generally, you know, you've got the law, you've got legislation, which comes from the lawmakers. Then you've got regulation, which is about the implementation of those laws. Then you've got, you know, quality standards, that you've got guidelines and standards, which may or may not be optional, depending on where you are. And for those that are optional, often they're the implementation is reinforced by financial incentives in healthcare. So, for example, in Australia, if a general practice follows the Royal Australian College of General Practitioners standards for their practice, there's a large financial incentive. It is still voluntary. And then you've kind of got rules, you know, and rules are the ones that we're typically a bit flexible on. So in terms of governance, and we think about how that applies to cannabis, you know, it's different. In the States, there's 51 different versions of it, right? And then there's, in Australia, there's actually about 7 different versions of it in Australia. It's not as differentiated as it is in the States. Our driving laws are at the state level, but our cannabis law overall is national. So, and I talk about this, I know I've gone right from the community bake all the way up here to legislation, but it's really important to think of the system top down. So why do we have regulation, and why do we have quality standards? In principle, they are, you know, to protect patients. When we talk about cannabis in a medical setting, or even in a recreational adult use setting, they're to protect the consumer, the end user.